focus on our upper arms, shoulder, so a bit more workout on the top body. So when you're ready, we will come on. Actually, we will start on our spin pose today. So lie on our belly gently, and you can either have your hands in front of you, rest your forehead on it, or if you feel comfortable, you can come onto your forearm and just relax yourself on the mat, and maybe bring your feet mat with distance and try to drop your heels in, so it's like really relaxing your inner thigh, your heels, and just like that. And then if you're comfortable, let's closing down your eyes and just take a moment here to calm down what's in your head. Slow down your mind. Let anything happen so far for the day, just let it sit on the side. Gently bring your attention to your breath. As you inhale, feel that rising of your chest, opening of your front body. And as you exhale, relax your hip bone, relax your heels. Inhale all the way from your nostril. And exhale, so you can relax a little bit further. Knowing that you are secure, you are grounded on this mat. You're safe. And just come back to focusing on your breath. There's nothing to worry. Just feel the energy in your body. Deep breath in, all the way to your belly, pressing down to your mat. As you exhale, ease a little bit further on your shoulder. Let's stay here for 3 more breaths. And then gently, when you're ready, we will slowly pressing onto our hand and push up to your heels and come back on your seated onto your knees and squat down onto your heels just a little bit. Take a moment here. Maybe set an intention for your practice today. And I invite you to focusing on your breath during your practice and link your movement to your breath. And then slowly when you're ready, let's come on to our hands and knees. So our knees hip with distance, our hands shoulder with distance. Pressing down to your hands and your knees. We start with couple cat and cow to warm up. So as you inhale, drop your belly, gaze forward, sit bone towards the ceiling. As you exhale, you push the floor away, look towards your belly button, opening the back of your shoulder. On inhale, we come up to your cow pose, and exhale, curl. On inhale, opening, gaze forward, stretching that front body. And exhale, push your floor away. Feel the opening of your shoulder blades. Inhale, come up one more time. And then exhale, we curl. One last time on your breath. And then slowly we come back to our neutral spine. And if we do another version of cat and cow today, let's turn your finger towards your knees. We want to warm up our waist. Today we want to do lots of arms work. So turn your finger pointing towards your knees. From here, same movement of your cat and cow. You can feel different of that. So as you inhale, gaze forward, opening the front of your arm. And exhale, curve spine. A little bit, feeling a little bit different as the normal cats and cows, but you're stretching different parts of your arms to keep that movement of your spine. Do one more time like this. Inhale, we come up. Exhale, and slowly we spin our hand back to the normal and let's push back to your child's pose. Reaching your forehand, your hands forward, press our forehead on your mat. And stay for one breath here, deep breath in. And exhale, just let it sink. And on next inhale, let's come back up to the center. We do a little bit more warm to our waist. So let's turn our hand toward to the side now, pointing to both sides of the outer sides of your mat. And from here, we're going to engage your core, relax your shoulder, draw your shoulder away from your ear, and then we draw a circle with our torso. Gently follow how your body feels like. Be gentle with your waist, your wrist, because we are doing movement to our wrist. And then maybe turn the other side. Keep breathing. Slowly we come back to the center. One more movement. Turn our fingers toward each other. From here again, bring your shoulder away from your ear. Engage your core. We do the circle movement again. But only to the extent that your wrist is feeling comfortable with, and a little bit of stretching and bring some rotations on it. Slowly we come to the other side. Keep breathing. And slowly we come back to the center. Cat and cow one more time. Push back to child's pose. Deep breath in, relax your wrist. Maybe turn your palm out so you can let your hand, your wrist to rest. Just for a couple breaths. Deep breath in. On next inhale, we come back to our all four. We're going to move the next part of our arm. So we've done a warm up of our hand, our wrist. We're going to bring it to our forearm now. So let's come on to our bit of different push-up. So as you slowly raising, lower your right arm onto your mat, and then left arm onto your mat. Right arm come up, left arm come up. So that's one cycle. A bit of strengthening on our forearm, our shoulder, the movement. So right arm down, left arm down, right arm up, left arm up. Engage your core at the same time. And engage your shoulder. Right arm down, left arm down, right arm up, left arm up. One last time. Right arm down, right arm, right hand, left hand. And let's come to the other side. Left forearm, right forearm, left hand. hand, right hand. Left forearm, right forearm, left hand, right hand. Left, right, left, right. Left, right, left, right. Left, right, left, right. One last time. Left, right, left, right. Let's push back to your child's pose. And this time, maybe bring your hand together and bring it over to your back. And feel that stretch for your shoulder and your arm. Deep breath in and out. Let's stay for one more breath here. And then slowly rest down on our forearm here and come back to your awful. So we're going to do the arm exercise one more time. But here you have an option. See if you want to challenging yourself and come to your toes. But there's always option to stay on your knees. So when you're ready, deep inhale, exhale, right arm, right hand, left hand. Engage your core. Feel that strength of your arm and shoulder. But always pick your option. See how your body feels like. On the knee is always the options. One last time. Right arm, right hand, left hand. Let's push back to child's pose. Deep breath in, one breath. Inhale, come back to the center. If you're on your plank pose, we come back onto plank pose and do the other side. Or stay on your knees. Left arm, left hand, right hand. Follow the breath. 2 more rounds like this. Left arm, right hand, left hand. Drop on your knees, you're on plank. Come back to your child's pose. Maybe bring the arm to your back one more time. Deep inhale. And exhale. Stay for one more breath. And then slowly come back to our awful. Let's stretch out the tensions in our arms. So inhale, raising our right hand towards your ceiling. Exhale, thread it through that window, reaching it out, and bring your right ear on the mat. So you can use your left hand to push on the floor and bring that level of stretch that you want. Deep breath in. You can stay your left arm here or maybe extend it overhead. You can feel more opening of your left side body. Deep breath in. And then slowly bring back onto your hand. Gently pushing on your left hand. Bring your right hand overhead. Right hand on the mat. Come to the other side. Inhale, left arm. Left arm stretch through that right arm. Bring your left ear on the mat. Use your right arm to support yourself. Deep breath in. Or maybe extend your right hand overhead. Deep breath in. And then slowly we come back to the center, pressing down onto your right hand. Bring your left hand towards your ceiling. Left hand on the mat. And from here we're going to tuck our toes and push our hip towards your heels and come to our down facing dog. And pedaling your feet left to right. You draw one heel down, then the other. Bend your knees alternatively. Just feel that stretch warming up your calf muscles, your hamstrings. But at the same time, pushing down to your thumb, to your index fingers, your palms. Push your chest towards your thighs. But at the same time, feel that lifting from your hip bone towards your ceiling, lengthening the spine. And can you relax your head a little bit? Stay for one more breath. Maybe come to your stillness, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. And slowly we're going to walk our hand towards our feet today. So push your hands, engage your core, and come to fall forward. Bend your knees generously. Rest your tummy onto your thigh. Maybe grab opposite elbows. Relax your head. Release your lower back. Or maybe swing side to side. And slowly rest our hand onto your mat. And on inhale, let's bring our hand onto our shin bone. Lengthening your spine, extend the crown of your head. And today we wanted to push your hand towards your shin bone today. So you feel that strain on your shoulder. Deep breath in. And exhale, fall forward. Inhale, roll all the way up, reaching your arms towards your ceiling. And exhale, hands to heart center. Let's take a moment here to reset ourselves. Reset our breath. And we're going to do few rounds of our sun salutations. Let's take a walk to the front of the mat. So from our standing, pressing down on our four corners of our feet, hands by our side. Start with tall mountain pose. Relax your shoulder. Take a full inhale here. And exhale, side out. On inhale, reaching your hands all the way. Maybe look up towards your hand if your neck feels comfortable. And exhale, reaching and fall forward. Bend your knees, relax your head. Inhale, hands on your shin bone, halfway lift. And exhale, we fall. Rest our hand by the side of your feet and bring our leg to the back, right leg and left leg. Let's first time drop on our knees. Pushing down onto our hand and bring our shoulder above of our wrist. And slowly tuck your elbow in and bend your knees by your rib cage. Lower yourself all the way towards the mat. Pressing down onto the back of your feet, your hip bones. Inhale, gently lift up your chest. Bring your shoulder down and back. And then exhale back onto your mat. Tap your toes, pushing down onto your hand. Come back to all four. Push your hip towards your heels. And then lift up your knees. Open your hips towards your ceiling. Downward facing dog. Deep breath in. And exhale, sigh out. Next inhale, look towards your arms and walk towards the front of your mat. Exhale, fall forward. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale, reaching your hand all the way. And exhale, hands to heart center. Going to round two. Inhale, tall mountain, open your hand, reaching all the way. And exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift, hands on the shin bone. And exhale, fold, hands on your mat. Bring your feet to the back. Here you have option to stay on your knee or come onto your high plank. Engage your core, gently bend your Elbow, lower yourself all the way onto your mat. Tuck your toes. On inhale, slowly rising chest forward. Keep hugging the elbow to the back. And exhale, back onto your floor. Tuck your toes. Push back to your all four. Downward facing dog. Deep inhale. And exhale, silent. Next inhale, look towards your hand and walk to the front of your mat. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale, reaching your palm all the way up. And exhale, hand to heart center. One more time like this. Inhale, reaching, lengthening yourself. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Hands on your mat. Bring your legs to the back. Take your options. Hug your elbow in. Lower your chest onto your mat. And tuck your toes. Inhale, bring your chest forward. And bring to your full cobra or your baby cobra. And exhale, back onto your mat. Tuck your toes. Push it back to downward facing dog. Deep breath in and out. On the next inhale, look towards your hand. Step to the front of your mat. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale, reaching all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Let's take a moment here to observe your breath. Observe your body. See how your body feels like. Deep breath in and out. And then when you're ready, reaching your hands all the way to the ceiling one more time. And exhale, sink onto your chair. Squeeze your hips, squeeze your knees toward each other, pressing down onto your feet. But your weight should be on your heel rather than your toes. You should be able to lift up your toes. Maybe be able to see your toes from your knees. Open your chest, hands by your ear, deep breath in. Take one more breath. Next, exhale, fold forward. And hang here for one breath. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands on your shin bone, extend your spine. Next, exhale, fold. Plant our hand on the mat. Let's bring our right hand, right leg to the back. Drop on our right knee. Untap your toes. When you find your balance, bring your hands on your knees, on your front knees, opening your chest. But we are not sinking down towards your hip, but engage the core, seasoning your thigh. Come to that low lunge. And keep squeezing both inner thigh toward each other. Deep breath in. And slowly reaching our hands towards your ceiling. Just try to draw your shoulder away from your ear. Deep breath in. From here, left hand, grab your right wrist. Reaching it towards your ceiling and then we bend over towards your left. Feel the opening of your right side body. Deep breath in. Inhale, come back to the center. Bring our hands, interlace behind us. And then open our chest, squeeze your shoulder blade towards your back. Deep breath in. On next inhale, hands come back towards your ceiling. Exhale, hands on your mat. Tuck your back toes, left leg to the back. We're going to come to our chaturanga. Hug your elbow in, lower yourself all the way, untap your toes. Inhale, cobra. And exhale, push back to downward facing dog. Deep breath in. And next, when you're ready, let's bring your right foot between your hands and drop your left knees onto your mat. Untap your left toes. Once you find your balance, bring your hands onto your knees. Again, we're not sinking down onto your hip scissoring that thigh toward each other. Engage your core, relax your shoulder, deep breath in. Next, inhale, reaching your hands all the way to the ceiling. Draw your shoulder away from your ear, but yet engage your arms, lengthening the whole body. Deep breath in. And use right hand to grab your left wrist. Bring your left palm towards your ceiling and then gently bend over to your right. Just a little bit of side bend. But keep pressing down onto your feet and your knees to find that balance. Also find that opening of your left side body. Deep breath in. And slowly we come back to the center. We interlace our hand behind us one more time, but this time interlace to the other side. The other thumb at the front. And opening your chest. Squeezing your shoulder blade down and back. Deep breath in. And slowly release our hand. Inhale. Come back to center. Exhale. Hands on the mat. Tuck your back toe. Push back. Chaturanga. Lower ourselves onto your mat. On inhale, cobra. And exhale. Let's push back to child's pose. Take a moment here. Observe your body. See if your breathing is a bit faster. Can you feel your body internal heat? Deep inhale. And exhale. And next, when you're ready, we'll move back and downward facing dog. On next inhale, let's bring your left leg towards your ceiling. And then bring your left foot between your hands. So from here, you have option to drop onto your right knee or you come onto your lunge. Find your options for today. And then on inhale, bring your hands onto your knees. Keep scissoring that thighs, feeling the strength on your legs. Deep breath in. Inhale, reaching hands towards your ceiling, high lunge, or on your low lunge. But keep reaching, keep that lengthening of your body. Stay for one more breath. Over here, left hand grab your right wrist. Turn your right palm facing towards your ceiling. And slowly, gentle bend towards your left. If you're on your standing, try to squeeze both inner thighs, find your stability. Engage your core. Inhale, center. Exhale, bring your hands behind you, interlace your finger, opening your chest. Deep breath in. And this time, exhale and fold forward. Bring your left elbow on top of your left knee. Humble warrior, deep breath in. And slowly squeezing on your feet. Inhale, come back to your standing. Exhale, hands on your mat. Left leg to the back, high plank. Lower yourself towards your mat. Untap your toes. Inhale, baby cobra or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Feeling the strength on your body, the heat building. Another side. When you're ready, right leg towards your ceiling. Deep breath in. Next, bring your right foot between your hands. Pick your option, either drop onto your left knees or stay onto your lunge. A bit of challenging, but you can do this. Find your balance, hands on your knees. Engage your core, squeezing your hips, pressing down onto your feet. Feel your strength. Deep breath in. Inhale, reaching arms again by your ear. Deep breath in, reaching. Exhale, sink into the pose. We're not long here. Right hand grab your left wrist, turn your left palm towards your ceiling. Open your left side body by bringing a little bit side bend. Deep breath in. Inhale, center. Exhale, hands behind you. Interlace your finger, opening your chest. Deep breath in. And exhale, bring your right elbow on top of your right knee. Maybe draw your palm towards your ceiling. Deep breath in. Slowly come back to your center. High lunge. Exhale, hands on your mat. Right leg to the back. One more time, chaturanga. Bend your elbow, squeezing them. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down, facing dog. Stay for one breath. And let's drop on our knees. Child's pose. Maybe bring your hands by your side. Rest your shoulder. Just let it drop. Deep inhale all the way to your belly. And exhale, just let yourself sink into this child's pose. And then slowly, when you're all ready, we will meet at downward facing dog. One more arm strength exercise. On next inhale, let's come on to high plank. From here, we're going to spin your both feet towards your right. And we gently bring your weight onto your right hand. And you can slowly bring your left hand towards your ceiling. Come to side plank. You have option to bring your left foot in front of you to bring more support. Or alternative, if you want more challenge, you can bring your left foot on top of your right. Find that balance. Your head can look towards your top fingers or down to your thumb to where you feel comfortable with. Engage your core. If that's too much for you, you can always have option to come onto your forearm. Deep breath in. So pick what option suits you, but we're engaging your core, squeezing your shoulders. Deep breath in. And slowly bring your hand onto your mat. Push back to your downward facing dog. Deep inhale. Sink into your exhale. And then when you're ready, we come on to try the other side. So you have option to come on to your high plank. I'm going to spin our feet towards your left. And bring your weight towards your left hand. And then gently can you lift up your right hand towards your ceiling. Option, you can bring the front foot towards your front. A bit more support on the balance. Or if you want a bit more challenge, you can always bring your right foot on top of your step both feet together. Engage your core. Or if that's too much, you can always come onto your forearm. Bring your front foot to support yourself, come to forearm side plank. So pick what option suits you. Stay for one more breath. Deep breath in, squeezing. And exhale, bring your hands back onto your mat. Push back to downward facing dog. And slowly rest on our knees. Child's pose. Again, bring our hands by our side. Release that tension. Deep breath in. And then when you're ready, we come back to our downward facing dog. Next inhale, let's lift up our left leg towards your ceiling. Point your toes, reaching your left foot towards the heel towards your ceiling. And exhale, let's bring your left knee towards your left elbow and push it back. Exhale, come back, left knee toward right elbow. Push it back. Left knee towards your left elbow one more time. Push it back. Left knee towards your right elbow. Push it back. Left knee towards the center and then drop it between your hands. Let's spin your back heel onto your mat, 45 degrees to your two front. Wheel our hands to warrior two. Let's sink into the warrior two. Your front knee pointing towards your little toe, pressing down to back edge of your back foot. Lengthening your arm, relax your shoulder. You're reaching every corner as long as far as you can. At the same time, keep your crown. Extend towards the ceiling. Deep breath in. Let's come to peaceful warrior. Reverse your palms towards your ceiling. Bring your arm towards your ceiling, reaching. Exhale. Come back to warrior two. Left elbow onto your left knees. Right hand bring overhead. Palms facing down, reaching. Deep breath in. Inhale, we come back to the center. We're going to try a half moon pose today. So if you have something in front of you, a block or something, you can use that. Otherwise, you can bring your hand a few inches in front of your toes. And then we find that place, bring your right hand onto your hips. Gently bring your right foot a bit closer. And then lift your right foot up. And try to flex your toes. And if you find your balance, you can lift up your top hand. Keep squeezing your standing leg. Deep breath in. And then slowly bend your front foot. Bring our back foot back. Come back to our warrior two. Let's extend your front foot. Spin your feet to the one edge of your mat, to the side long edge of your mat. Hands on your hips. Inhale, opening. And exhale, let's fall forward. So you can release your torso. Maybe release your hands onto your mat. There's no tension in this pose. Just let the gravity do the work for you. Deep breath in. Exhale, just let it sink a bit deeper. And slowly we come back up, hands on your hips, and come back to standing. And then come back to your warrior two pose. Windmill your hand onto your mat. Left leg to the back. Downward facing dog. Deep inhale. Sigh out on exhale and prepare ourselves on the other side. It's the last arm strength exercise on the shoulder. Inhale, right leg towards your ceiling. Reaching your heels towards your ceiling. Exhale, bend your knees and bring it to your right elbow. Then you kick it back. Inhale to the center, to your left elbow, kick it back. Inhale into right elbow, kick it back. Inhale into left elbow, kick it back. Inhale, bring it to the center, and then drop it between your hands. Spin your back heel. Windmill your hand to warrior two. Again, feel that lengthening from your forelimbs. Fingertip reaching both sides. Your back edge of your foot pressing down toward mat and out. Front foot pressing down towards your mat. Your knees drawing, pointing towards your little toes. Relax your shoulder. Deep breath in. Keep breathing, find that breath. Inhale, flip your front palm, reverse your warrior. Right hand towards your ceiling. Deep breath in. Exhale, warrior two. Bend your right elbow, left hand over, reaching overhead. Feel that lengthening of your side body. Inhale, come back to your center. We're going to do a half wing. So again, if you have a block, place it in front of you. Otherwise, find some spot, few inches in front of your toes. And gently bring your left hand onto your waist. Right foot a bit closer. So your left foot a bit closer. And slowly lift that up. Find that balance of your right foot, pressing down, feeling strong. And you can gaze towards your thumbs, your toes, the floor. Deep breath in. And if you want a little bit more, you can lifting up your left hand towards your ceiling and turn your torso towards your left. Breath in. Slowly bend your front knees. Drop your back foot onto your mat. Warrior two. Hands on your hip one more time. Bring your heels toward your toes pointing to the long edge of your mat. This time, interlace your finger behind you, squeezing your shoulder blade, opening your chest. And exhale, fall forward. See if you can draw the arms towards your ceiling. Draw your hands closer to your head. Deep breath in. Bring it back in. Inhale. And exhale. And slowly release your hand onto your mat. Hands on your hip. Gently roll yourself all the way up. back to your warrior two. Bring your hands onto your mat. Right leg to the back. Child's pose. This time maybe come back to turn our palms facing up. So we're not pressing down onto your mat. Relax your arms. Just let your hips sink towards your heels. Deep breath in and out. Maybe slowly lengthening more of your inhale. And exhale fully. And then slowly when you're ready, we'll come back up on our seated on our heel and just going to spin our hips, our legs towards to the front and come onto our back. Let's draw our knees towards your chest. Give yourself a really good hug. And maybe bring your head towards your knees. Stretch the back of your neck. Breathe in. Slowly release onto your mat. Let's hug your right knees in and extend your left foot towards your front. And then gently use your left hand to guide your right knees towards to your left side. But this time, we're not coming to our twist just yet. So you don't have to have your right knee all the way. But instead, we're going to have our right hand overhead. And then we're going to draw a circle with our right arm. So from overhead, bring it all the way to your right side. So we're actually focusing on bringing shoulder rotation of our right arm rather than a full twist. But with the twist position, you feel more stretching with your arms and you're lengthening the spine. So inhale, we're reaching your hand back to your overhead. And exhale, bring it down to the side. And inhale, reaching it all the way up. Maybe even bend it over to your right ear, left ear, and then over to the side. A bit of movement of your arms. One more time like this. And exhale, this time just rest it onto your right side. And use your left hand this time, draw your left knee a bit closer towards your mat. At the same time, see if you can try to pressing down onto your right shoulder, both shoulder onto your mat. We are coming to the twist pose now. So deep inhale all the way to your belly. And exhale, see if you can draw your right shoulder closer to the mat. Come to a twist pose. So if your right knees are not too close towards your mat, if you're at home, you have a cushion or pillow, you can always place it underneath your knees. You give a bit of level so you can rest that knees onto the cushion or the pillow. And maybe you can turn your head towards your right side. Feel that full twisting from your spine, from your head towards your sit bone. Deep inhale. Sink into your exhale. And on next inhale, gently come back to the center. Bring both knees in one more time. Squeeze the knees towards your chest. And then we extend your right foot to the front. And bring your left knees over to your right. But we're not coming to the full twist just yet. So left hand by the side, and then we sweep it all the way up towards overhead. From here, on inhale, lengthening, and exhale, sweep your hand, big round circle, half circle to your side body. Inhale, reaching that up. So there's a different movement while you're doing this twist. And you can find a little bit different stretch of your body. Feel how your body feels like. Inhale, come back up, reaching. Maybe bend your elbow over to your right ear. And then bring that circle one more time like this. Inhale, reaching that up. Exhale, bring your left hand to your left side. Use your right hand. Maybe draw that left knee a bit closer towards your mat. Come to your twist pose. We'll try to adjust. Bring your left shoulder parallel towards your mat. We're aiming to have our torso, our shoulder onto your mat, and then we twist it from abdominal. Maybe you can turn your head towards your left as well. Deep inhale all the way to your belly, nourishing your inner organ. And exhale, give him a really good massage. Deep breath in. And exhale, ease into the pose. And on next inhale, gently come back to the center. Draw both knees into your chest one more time. Give yourself a very good hug. Maybe rock yourself side to side, massage your spine. Maybe come to your happy baby pose. Grab the outer blades of your feet. Draw your hip knees towards your armpits. Rock side to side, or any movement that your body feels like. Before we come to our final relaxation pose. At any time when you're ready, we're going to extend our feet towards the front. Adjust your body to your most comfortable position. Take as much space as you need. Relax your toes. Relax your ankle. Relax your legs, your knees, your lower back. Mostly relax your shoulder. Relax your arm, your forearm. Relax your palm. Relax all your fingers. Relax your neck. Relax your eyelids. Relax your tongue, your lips, your jaw. No attention, no tension into your body. Just knowing that you're very secure, very safe in this space on your mat. And you are here with your breath in your body, in your Savasana. You're welcome to stay in this relaxation pose as long as your body needs. Otherwise, when you're ready, slowly bring little movement to your toes, to your ankle, to your fingers, to your wrists. Maybe rock your head side to side. And we're slowly reaching our hands overhead. Give yourself the longest, biggest stretch of your day. And we do 3 cleansing breaths here. As you deep breath in all the way to your belly. Next, open your mouth and let it go. Deep inhale. Open your mouth, maybe let your tongue out, lion breath. One last time like this, deep inhale all the way. Exhale, let it go. And in your own time, and rock yourself to your favorite side. And then use your top hand to support yourself. Bring yourself up to your seated pose. Come back to our cross-legged pose. Let's bring our palm to our chest. Bow to our hand, bow to our chest, bow to ourselves. To show our appreciation toward ourselves to have this amazing body to support our daily life. And we're also showing our gratitude toward each other here to share our energy together. Thank you, Bobodi. Can you bring more energy to me today? Let's bring your thumb to your third eye for clarity of thoughts, to your lip for kind and honest speech, to your heart for love and compassion. Namaste. Thank you, everyone.